Happy Friday, everybody. It is Jeannie, a certified financial planner and senior 401k advisor with Argy. And last week, we talked about the FIRE movement, financial independence, retire early. And many people who embrace the FIRE movement are really focused on the spending side of the equation. This week, I want to talk about the income side. Now, we all understand going to work and earning a paycheck, but what about passive income? Because ultimately, that's what we really want to strive for. Now, passive income is where you're making money with very little effort on your part from a day-to-day perspective. Now, really common examples of passive income are where you put your money in a savings account or a CD or a bond and you earn interest, right? It takes money to make money. You'll hear retirees say often, I just want to live off my interest. I don't really want to touch the principal. That's a really common example of passive income. If you're a high net worth investor, you could buy into businesses via private equity. So you're buying a business that maybe you're not actively involved in, but you hope it generates profit, or maybe down the road you actually sell it for a gain. That's another example of passive income. Now, in today's day and age, there's a variety of ways to make passive income. Through services like Airbnb or Hire Car, you can actually lease out some of your personal assets and make a little money on the side. Or by leveraging your online network or following via a blog or being a social media influencer, you can actually earn money through advertisements or product placement. So there's a whole lot of ways out there that we can actually create passive income. But one of the most common is actually to invest in real estate. Now, there's a variety of ways that you can invest in real estate. You can be a flipper, so you can buy a property, fix it up, and sell it a short time later for hopefully more money than you bought it for or put into it. You could also be a buy and hold real estate investor, where you buy a property and you actually lease it out. Now, there's two different ways you can be a buy and hold investor. You can either purchase commercial property or residential property. And believe it or not, there's actually a pretty big difference between the two. Now, I, for one, have been a residential real estate investor for about 7 years now, and I currently manage around 17 units. But I learned everything I know from my father, who's been a residential real estate investor for nearly 30 years. Boy, have we learned some lessons. So next week, I'm going to film a video that I have been wanting to create for a very long time. And I'm basically going to boil those 30 years of experience down into one video. What financial analysis do I complete before deciding to invest in a property? What are my tips and tricks for making a property profitable? What do you need to know? What do you need to be aware of? How do you deal with tenant management? All of these are going to be some really great ideas and tips and tricks that we've learned along the way, that if you are interested in investing in residential real estate, so buying a rental property for somebody to actually rent from you, next week's video is the one you want to watch. So I hope you guys all have an excellent weekend. Keep an eye out on your LinkedIn news feed for next week's video, because I promise you it's probably going to be one of the best ones yet. I'll talk to you guys soon.